Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So as you can see, we finally got away from those steam trucks and now are actually in gasoline powered trucks. It's one thing I wish the steam trucks actually sounded like they were steam engines, not just like the gasoline engine ones. So today what I want to work on, well, actually, I want to begin what's probably going to be a longer project, and that's going to be getting our last industry set up. And the last thing we need is machines. We don't have any machines being produced anywhere. We have demand right there. And let's see, any place else. Demand right there. And demand right there. So we got 3 cities demanding it. Now, we're going to need steel and wood for this. The wood, we actually have a sawmill right there, so that should be really easy and handy. Then the closest real workable steel mill is over here, where we have coal and iron, and, well, tons of iron over here, and some more coal as well. So if we connect up, I think, to Warren here, which we were talking about doing, if we can connect up to Warren, then we could get the steel production going, send it into Warren, and then have the inner city train pick it up and bring it over here to this. Or maybe have a straight up just steel train using the same tracks. Actually, that might be better. We'll see. So first things first, though, let's... Actually, I think what we should probably do first is expand this. Yeah, I left one track open there, but I think I'm going to want more. So let's go ahead and add another track on here. Let's pause this. And we'll go ahead and move this. That's not where I wanted you. There we go. Well, just go right into there. Right in there. Connect that all up. And there we go. I don't think we don't need anything else on there, just that. So that's our train going up to Jersey. Smooth this out a bit. And then I think here what I'm going to want to do, I wonder if I get away with using trams or trucks to deliver from here. We're probably going to need a station anyways, just to get, oh yeah. I didn't really realize that we were doing that. You know, while we're here then, if that's the case, let's go ahead and double track this. Put another platform on here. You know, one thing that'd be really cool with Transport Fever 3 would be if they, yeah, I know, I just broke that again. Would be if the early like 1800s platforms were wooden instead of being concrete. I think that would make a lot of sense, and it'd just be a cool difference in them too. Okay, that right there, and now let's go ahead and run this up to here. That's a good kick curve. Then we can put our signal on. And I think we're going to need signal in here somewhere. There. Okay, so that's in. And then we can go ahead and separate these out so they're not trying to use the same platform. All right, so it's probably smartest if we put our station right here going this way or down here going this way. Then we can cross and come up and add onto there. How is it going to be easiest to do this is the question. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put one of those on there. Let's see about this. See if I can get away with this. We'll try to line up with these roads here. That looks good. Then let's try doing this. I don't want you going down. I want you staying level. Oh, it is. There we go. Let's put that in for now and then just see how it works. It's going to be a very sharp curve here. And I think I better use the outside one for this. That is a very slow curve, but it might be our best option. Okay, we'll come across the river here. And we're staying level. There we go. It's good. But I don't need this open. Okay, so that's clear of any boat traffic. Actually, it looks like it's quite a lot higher than it needs to be, but... do a little bit of that. This is a little bit of bridge here, and it shouldn't be. All right, cool. So if we might be best to go on here, cross here. It's going to be a long bridge, but then we can merge somewhere up here. And maybe even just have a little branch going straight to the sawmill too. All right, so now how do we want to do this here is the next question. I think I'm going to do this. Let's get rid of this road. Yeah, I'll fix it later. You always say that and always forget. So let's see. Let's assume we're going to come directly out of the steel mill. We're not going to bring it to Warren and then transfer. So let's assume we're doing that. I want this to be 320. I also want it to be freight. Let's go with large buildings on this. Auto era, no catenary. Yeah, I think this will work fine. Let's get this lined up with these streets. I think that's about as close to lined up as it could get. Yeah, and then I think if we put station over here for this, we can just go across and then just jump onto the regular traffic here. Let's go ahead and put... I'm going to put 2 tracks on here for pass-through. I don't know if we'll end up needing more than 1, but that will help us out a lot. And now we should be able to just grab this. There's my line. There's my line. And yeah, you go ahead and do what you want to do. That was not what I wanted to do. Just want to get to there. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good, because then we can come up this way, go past this, then curve on down into that. Are we going to need... I don't think there's anything up here we're going to do boats on, so let's not bother with having a higher bridge. Let's try to decide where that should be there. That. Okay, got that. Let's try going from this direction instead. So which one of these did I grab? I grabbed the bottom one. Okay, so we'll grab right here. And come up to around here. Or maybe just leave that there so I can see where it's going to be. Okay, now go from this direction. Wasn't quite perfect, but if it's too long, then it still works. So, and why is it not letting me do that? You know what? I think we're just going to go with that. All right, cool. That's all set. That looks good. I'll smooth that stuff out later. This will smooth out right now. Then we just need to connect the platform. And let's put a signal on. And auto sig the other side. That right there. Okay, that looks good. Passenger is going to be a little strange because I guess we're going to come out of here, bridge again, and then run parallel to it for a while. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do passenger. We'll figure that out when we get to it, I guess. All right. So actually this, we can go ahead and get going now. This, type D, no catenary. There. That looks good enough. Actually, I'm going to expand this direction now. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll go down here. That'll be our loop for passengers when we get passengers in. And then let's do something like this with our freight. Right there. Yeah, we'll do the same thing at the side. And then on this side, we'll just go ahead and connect the street to here. Okay, so where do we need to bring stuff? So building supplies here, food here, and that's it for now. Let's go ahead and put one right here. And one right here. I think that'll do us for the time being. And there we go. Warren City deliveries. And we'll put one of these in. Come on. It wants to snap in place, but then it doesn't want to actually connect when it's snapped in place. It doesn't want you to make it, I should say. There we go. Good enough. And we'll put two of these trucks on here for right now. There. And now we'll go from here to here. And this would be the Warren Freight Station. Warren Inner City Freight. Oops, no. Warren to Everett. I've got this in the wrong place now. Had it over there for this one, but no, we don't have it there. Oh well. Okay, steam. Let's go with one of these. And they want food and bricks, so let's go with just 5 of each of those to get them started out. Okay, I'm going to let that get going. Oh yeah, it's unhappy I've broken that connection. I should be able to repair this with no big problems. Can I That's not what I wanted. That's what I want. Oops, nope. Didn't like that. Oh, for goodness sakes, I just wanted to go across here. Perfect. There. Okay, I'm gonna let that go again. All right, so now Warren is going to be on the list to receive this stuff. I think some of the other stuff we're not getting delivered. I think it's fuel. I think we need to find another fuel source too. That's going to have to be on our things to do soon. So that's good there. It's my freight. He's still just pulling out. Okay. All right. So first things first, let's do this. I want to get logs into the sawmill. So probably set one here, cross the river, grab this one, come along here, and then turn up and into that. So let's see. Okay. And then let's go ahead and build ourselves a freight station here and hit the wrong button again, because I do that frequently. Oh, something's broken. Yeah, that's lined up with that. Yeah, that's not right. Let's make it more like this. And I'm going to want 2 platforms, I believe. Actually, yeah, let's just do 2. Okay. Here. I'll just extend this road across. But they're definitely on a hilltop there, aren't they? All right, that looks good for that. Now we'll bring this out to here. That'll work. And then do this. It's going to be a single. We'll put pass-throughs on it. But I want it more or less parallel to the river here. Too much slope. Fine, be that way. That'll work. Let's go ahead and put our pass-through tracks in here. I don't know if I doubt I'll be able to do this with one train. So we'll assume we're double tracking this. But we just need one pass-through track. We don't need 2. And then we should be able to connect this going this direction. Oops, nope, that wasn't right. Excellent. All the way right there. Okay. And then last but not least, we need this one. And I think we better put our station over on this side. Let's go down to small for this. And we don't need to be fancy. We can connect this straight up to the, I think. Yeah, there we go. There. I am going to run a road here too, just to be safe. There. Now we'll go across here. Not going to worry about the height of it. We'll change the bridge type though. Excellent. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to fix that, aren't we? Can't do that as a bridge. Okay, that's like that. Then this comes to here, but needs to be earth. And then this can come and... Now, let's do it the other way. Yes, I did notice that I'd connected to the iron mine instead of the forest. I fixed that, okay? So we got Warren connected, so that's good. We got the sawmill running completely. This is, it's running back to the first forest. After dropping off a sort of small load of wood to the sawmill. So the sawmill's actually running right now. So to, next video, what we're going to do is we're going to get the steel mill set up and running, and we need to get the wood and steel going to our machines factory. But that's going to be it for today, guys. We're out of time. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.